Ouais, Kyo. Ah bah voilà, t'as eu le scoop.
Top. 80 mètres gauche 131 plus. 100 mètres. À la maison, quittée gauche 82 V. Début portion lisse. Oh non.
Elle est conne ou quoi, elle? Hein? Putain.
C'est l'aguado, ¿no?
¡Uy! ¡Ah! ¡Qué putada, loco!
In sinistra 3. La schiena. La schiena.
You okay?
Yep.
You okay?
My vagina!
Look at this in night practice here on Thursday. Hard to see in the middle of the headlights, but John Pugh behind the wheel loses control of the 60 machine. I have to assume that something has broken on the car, because even a driver mistake wouldn't be that dramatic.
Oh, and there's the visibility we've been talking about. Here's another look at this big moment here.
He's just down at the inside, just locks up the rears and turns it around, and Corvette pirouettes with him.
Just doesn't turn, Tom.
Just came in there way too much speed. He hit that tire pretty hard.
Sure did.
Had to have damaged that left rear corner, you would think.
There's the Audi GTD car in the middle. Magnussen just goes to turn in, and I think he's completely unaware that Estray's down to the inside. On board with Estra.
Stop. Boom.
You can see that Porsche over in the more damp area of the racetrack. Magnussen on a dry line. And at that point, you're just helpless. He obviously saw it and said, no.
I mean, that's late. I mean, he was basically there right as they were getting to the apex of that bend.
Ooh.
Standing in turn
3 area, yeah.
Aggressive move there by the 31. I just don't think that Roy Block saw him coming and was ready to turn into the corner, totally unaware of the car on the inside.
We saw the aftermath, Cal, but wow.
Look at this, Mark Pombo. I think he must have just lost the brakes there down into turn 10. He hits Michael Valiente. They weren't in a battle for position.
Ferrari had a bit more horsepower to drag the McLaren down into turn 1, but we're looking down in the pack there. We see the bright green and red car of Beardo just dropped out a shot. We might see the tail end of that there. That's Largo getting turned around.
By an Aston Martin, I think, of George Madiki.
I think that might have been Tony Quinn, actually. So Nathan Anchings in the orange McLaren was squeezed out wide, and that caused the hip and shoulder. Let's look a bit further back. All 3 Lamborghinis in the field were caught up in that. On the run down into turn 1, McBride around the outside of Stephen Richards, busy in the pack. Everyone gets through. David Wall off wide, and there's a couple of cars off. Shane Smollen.
So you can see Dean Fiore back left in the red car. We see Mark Seen, he's come down. He's got a right front broken or locked up, and he's actually tagged Dean Fiore's teammate and Shane Smollen.
D'ici quelques instants, il est là. Oh, l'accident! L'accident, une Porsche qui vient de percuter!
De la competencia. Bien, si Santibáñez está fuera de competencia.
Gustavo Vidal, oso.
Gustavo Vidal era el complicado, acá está el trompo, ahí está. Gustavo Vidal era el que se rozaba con la máquina de Guillermo Cavigliaso, ligaba a Andrés Sieff y...
VRC number 12. Oh dear. Comes through in Penai 12. Oh, and that's a bit of a fence and a roll there for Nottingham 117 on the...
And we were all surprised. I'm wondering maybe if the first time he missed his pit stall map because when he came back down, he had issues again.
Running the low line and looks like just gets loose. The front end sticking well, the back end not so much. And watch this innocent spin turn into a crash.
Yeah, what happens on these cars is the front splitter, it's like a front wing that you can't see. It's underneath the car. And every once in a while when you get in a spin like this, it'll hook. And that's what's going to happen. As right front tire goes down, it's going to get too low, it's going to hook and rip the whole thing off in the grass. I think the tire going down was the difference, because if the tire doesn't go, the right front's going to stay up high enough and the splitter's not going to catch the grass.
Our leaders stay out. He chunks the fuel can, and that's against the rules.
Whoa! And around goes Kyle Larson.
Ooh, man, oh, big impact.
Man.
Thank God that safer barrier's there, but that was still a huge impact.
Second caution of the day, lap 48.
Oh, yeah, you see right there, left rear tire goes out, and he's lost control at this moment. He's trying to keep it going straight.
Yep.
Hits the outside wall.
This is the one that's going to hurt. Watch this thing come down through here, head on into that inside wall.
Just nothing he can do at this point.
Just hang on. And
straight into the safer barrier.
Watch that safer barrier. Watch that thing flex and shoot that car back out.
Now you're talking about a 3,400-pound piece of machinery, lifted all 4 wheels up in the ground and spins it around like a top.
Probably running about 140, maybe 50 miles an hour, even
in the scrub,
at that point, trying to scrub off speed.
As it scrubs off speed, still carrying a tremendous amount of speed.
That's huge.
Underneath Casey Kane, looks like Casey went to go tuck in behind her and just misjudged it, got into her right rear, turned her into the wall. Hard impact.
Man, right down the straightaway here. Woo. He's going by Casey here, making the pass, and man, he just clips her in the right rear and turns her into the fence.
Oh, God.
Y ojo, ojo, frenar mucho, derecha 4, puta. Perdón, no, no. Vale. Perdón, Álvaro, tío. Vale, vale.
¡Ay, qué ojo!